Hi everyone, welcome to another session of this mini revision series of ancient history. As you all know, we have completed studying about the Mauryan Empire, its rise and about Ashoka and also his inscriptions. It was the largest empire of ancient India. That is the reason why Ashoka was also called as Chakravarti for holding such a great geographical territory under his control. Now we have to know what were the reasons for the downfall of this largest empire, that is Mauryan Empire. There were numerous reasons for the downfall of Mauryan Empire. So we will be studying about those reasons in today's class. So that will be the first part, learning about Mauryan Empire's downfall, and then we will be studying about the invaders who have come after the Mauryan Empire, that is in the period of post-Mauryan period, who ruled Indian subcontinent after Mauryas. So these invaders were not the people who belonged to India, but they have took control of Indian subcontinent and ruled Indian subcontinent for a certain period of time. So we will be knowing about them in a brief manner. So let's start with first topic, that is downfall of Mauryan Empire and its reasons. Brahmanical reasons. Brahmanical reactions. The people who were following Vedic Dharma were opponents to Buddhism and Jainism. This is a very obvious thing. So Ashoka was a Buddhist and he propagated Buddhism in a very intensified manner in his inscriptions, and also he has sent people to China and Nepal and many other parts of the world to propagate Dhammas of Buddhism. So this became a reason for people of Indian subcontinent, that is the Ashokan Empire's people, to have the negative feeling for their king Ashoka for following other religion, that is Buddhism. So there was a negative reactions from a Brahmanical societies. The next one is oppressive rule. The geographical territory of Ashoka is very humongous. So he has a very sophisticated administrative system for controlling different parts of his territory. When you look at the territory of Ashoka, it was not same as previous kingdoms. So it was way different. So the administration was also way different from previous kingdoms. It was a different form of administration and polity which was there at that point of time. There were number of adhyakshas or people, or we can say administrators for different appointed for different responsibilities, like for commerce and toll, consumer forum, currency check officer, minting of currency, mining officers, salt department, etc. and etc. All these terms are very important in your prelims point of view, and you can get all these facts in our Vysh test series. So that is the reason we confess our confidence and also suggestion for you all people to take the Vysh test series, because it helps you so much for getting the facts like this. As it is a revision series and I cannot give you all this all these terms and content which is given for Vysh test series students, which is paid. I cannot give it you all for free, so I am skipping telling you all these terms. I am just showing you because these are the number of administrators that were there in Ashoka's empire. So due to this sophisticated administration, it was a different thing and a new thing which happened in the ancient history for the first time. So it became an oppressive rule by the administrators, which was a negative one. So this also became a reason for the downfall of Mauryan Empire. Then the spread of new technology gave birth to new states. See, if there is a new technology coming out, there will be a commerce and trade, or we can say business around it. If there is a business and commerce and trade around it, economy will rise, and when there is stability of economy, there will be power of polity also. It means people will take power over those territories where the economy is stable. Due to this, Ashoka's Buddhism was all Buddhist ideologies also played an important role here. He did not had an idea of expanding his territory or taking over the territory after Kalinga War. He was totally into Buddhism. He got the idea of not taking the territory expansion into a even more extended manner, because Buddhism was totally against two wars and also this warfare. That is the reason he did not oppose the birth of new states. This gave to birth of new states, and also he neglected northwest frontier. This neglection of northwest was the reason why in the next coming up years, invaders have took advantage of this negligence of northwest frontier, and they came from northwest to Indian subcontinent and ruled India for a long period of time. So this was another reason for the downfall of Mauryan Empire. Financial crisis. So due to the sophisticated administration, the kingdom had to face the financial crisis by giving so much of by putting so much of finances into administration for ruling the humongous territory. So these were the major reasons for the downfall of Mauryan Empire. Now we will look at the invaders who have come after the Mauryan Empire. That is post-Mauryan period, and those invaders are Indo-Greeks, which had origin from bacteria, so they came from bacteria. So Scythians, who are also called as Shakas in India, had Iranian origin, and Parthians. These are also the people who have Iranian origin, and Kushanas. These are the people who came from Central Asia. Now, not everything about this post-Mauryan period is important for you in prelims point of view. I am going to tell what are the important ones in prelims. You will get to see questions about the gold coins, punch marked coins and silver coins, and this kind of questions are repeatedly asked in prelims. So now we are going to look at that only. We are focusing on prelims revision, so we are just focusing on the facts that are important for prelims. So let's see. Indo-Greeks are the first invaders who came after Mauryas. Their origin is bacteria, as I said before. So they are the first to invade India. They are the first people who are outsiders from India and who conquered India. They were the first to issue gold coins. Remember, like this, G for Greeks and G for gold. So these are the people who issued gold coins for the first time. Issued large number of gold coins attributed to king. First ever till then. Till then there were no coins were attributed, gold coins were attributed to the king. These were the first people who attributed the gold coins to king. Then conquered much larger part than Alexander. See, Alexander was the first person who invaded India, but he did not conquer India. He just went off after a certain point of time. After fighting with kings like Porus, he went off. But Greeks took over the power in Indian subcontinent. So they can be referred like this, as conquering much larger part than Alexander in Indian subcontinent. Two Greek families ruled India. These are the facts that you have to remember. I can't help. This is not a conceptual part. This is a factual part. So it will be like this only. You have to try to remember. So the next point is they failed to establish united rule in India. These are the important facts regarding Greek invaders. Then next, Scythians, which are also called as Shakas, having Iranian origin. So these are the first to write inscriptions in chaste Sanskrit. Chaste Sanskrit is nothing but sophisticated Sanskrit. See, inscriptions are first prevailed in Ashokan period. This is the fact that you know. And I also mentioned the languages that were there in inscriptions, if you remember. Kharosti, Abrahamic. So these are the Greek was also there. So these are the languages in the inscriptions of Ashoka. However, when it comes to Iranian inscriptions, I mean Scythian inscriptions, they were prevailing in Sanskrit. This is the important fact that you have to remember. In examination you will be confused, so please don't get confused. Though Iranians are from outside, they wrote the inscriptions in Sanskrit, and Ashoka's inscriptions were in Prakriti, Kharosti and Abrahamic. Controlled much larger part than Greeks. Remember like this. First Greeks came, however they did not conquer much. Only Scythians has conquered much larger part than Greeks. Issued large number of silver coins. So these are the important points of Scythians. Next we will move to Parthians, who are Iranian origin. So they occupied lesser portion than Greeks and Shakas. So these are the people who had a lesser territory than Greeks and Shakas which came before them. So that's all about Iranians. Kushans. These are the people who came from Central Asia to Indian subcontinent. Kushans are the first of the tribe among Yuchi tribes. They were the tribes, and Yuchi tribes are one of the tribes from Central Asia. So there are 5 tribes over there which turned out to be kings afterwards. So we are telling about those tribes. So these are the people, one among those 5 tribes from Central Asia. Conquered some part of China and also Indian subcontinent. A little part of Indian subcontinent. First rulers to issue purest quality of gold coins in wide scale. See, the first ones are Greeks, and pure gold coins are by Central Asians, that is Kushans. Then largest number of copper coins are by Kushans only. Remember who is the largest issued gold coins are Greeks, then silver are Scythians. Next, Kushans were the people who issued purest gold quality coins, and then large number of copper coins. Kushans were called as son of gods. So these are the important notes I thought to share with you. There are many facts like this in our test series. So please get the Vysh test series. To get the Vysh test series, please WhatsApp to 7200681675 as shown here. If you WhatsApp to this, we will be giving you the introductory classes, and also sample test series will be given by Vysh. You can get contact with Vysh sir if you just message to this number. And also please subscribe, like and comment below the classes that we are giving you for free, and also check out all the playlist. Thanks for listening till now.